Guys, okay, so my review on Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, okay? I'm just going to play, this is one of the levels you just see me running about with. I finished the game. All in all, it's a pretty good game, but I'll go more in depth. The level designs, yeah, they are interesting. Like, this is one of the more interesting levels, so that's why I've gone through this one and recorded it so you can see it for yourself. It's very different from normal games. You don't have lives. Basically, if you get hit, you die. Yeah, you literally it's a one-hit kill. If you get damaged or fall or do something like wrong, you instantly restart from your last checkpoint, and the checkpoints are very, very frequent. It's like every minute it's a new checkpoint or something. But yeah, it's a short game, to say the least. It's a short but good experience. I say, I don't know, about 6 hours worth of gameplay. But as you can see from it, it's interesting. It's not normal. It's not, there's not any hack and slashing. There's nothing. It's just going through. I'm not going to tell you the storyline per se. I'm not going to tell you any spoilers or anything that'll ruin what might happen. There's bits that caught me out. There are some tricky-ish puzzles. Nothing where you need to Google the answer or YouTube the walkthrough answer. But there are some bits where you get sort of semi-stuck and go, ugh, yeah, and play about with something, and you'll finally figure it out. Yeah, it's pretty much a free flow. I mean, you can see everything. I mean, this is a level I've redone for the recording itself, so I knew exactly where to go. So yeah, as you can see, I'm using two things at once. You need your WASD and your arrow keys to move both characters. So you are multitasking always. I'm moving one guy across. I was trying to get the other guy up. So it is interesting. It keeps you on your toes. It will catch you out. There'll be certain points where you're climbing and swinging where it'll catch you out which one to let go, because you're trying to just flow through it and you'll mess it up and die. But like I say, the checkpoints are so frequent, you'll be fine. You'll just crack straight back on. There was one bit where I died probably about 10 times before I got through it, and that's, you'll know it when you get to like some invisible ogres chasing you up the snow bridge. I died about 10 times just because I couldn't move them correctly to avoid. I just kept messing up all the time. Okay, music and sounds, I couldn't, they're alright, but nothing really stood out to me going, this sounds amazing. But the level designs are pretty cool. There's some cool twists that I weren't expecting. Like I'm saying, it's a short game, but it's an interesting game. As you can just generally see, this is a cool level with giants just had a big fight. This bit's pure epic. I really like this. This was one of the better bits in this level for me. When I first seen it, I weren't expecting it. I was like, oh shit! I'll let you watch this. He just chops his leg off to get past. I mean, they could have easily crawled over that leg. That leg weren't really stopping them so much that they had to go amputate his leg off. They didn't need to do that. They could have just climbed over his leg. But hey, it makes it look pretty damn cool. But overall, get it on Steam. I got it on the Steam sale. It was pretty damn cheap, as it should be, because at the end of the day, you only ever want to play through this game once, unless you're doing some time trial. It's only you need to play through this game once. It's just generally interesting for the story, seeing how the two brothers work together, and for the puzzles and so forth. But once you've literally done it once, you can just fly through it. Yeah, you can just fly through it, because there's nothing too boggly or generally interesting to make you play it again. But a one playthrough's a good experience, because hey, it's completely different type of game. There's some decent things to see, some interesting levels. The story, all down, it's very normal basic story, but it's told without words. You know, you can't understand anyone. There's no subtitles, so the whole story's told through actions and the cohesion and emotions with the two brothers and the love for the family. You can, even though you can't hear it all, you can see it all, and it's very, very interesting. It's. I think it's definitely worth playing. I mean, I wouldn't play it again, like I said before, but I give it out of 10, probably around about 6.5, 6.5 out of 10. I mean, obviously it loses points on, it's quite short. There's no need for replay value, or there's no side missions. It's literally the main quest. That's it. You're on one mission and one mission only, and that's it. There's nothing else to do. There's no gear or equipment or anything to gain or lose. There's no risk versus reward. If you die, boom, straight back to exactly where you were. But that being said, it's just a pleasant, fun experience, and you play a game to have fun and for the experience. Obviously, some challenges as well. I mean, this is a solid puzzle game. Not the hardest of puzzles, but some will catch you out a little bit, but you'll figure it out straight away. But yeah, there's not much more for me to say. It's about 6 hours worth of gameplay, no replayability, but it is in its own right a beautiful game. It's a different game. It's an interesting game, and it is worth playing. If you can get it cheap on a Steam sale, just get it. Have a day on it. Like I was saying, 6 hours worth, and you'll really enjoy it. I enjoyed it. There weren't a single bit in it where I didn't like it, because it was just every area was different, and you were doing something, and there is such a nice, bond between these two. They do everything together, and it's a good experience. But hopefully you like what you've seen, and you'll want to give it a go. I definitely recommend it. But it's just for the sheer fact it's different, and different's good, in a game way of saying it. Okay, so hopefully you like that. So give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next game and next review and next other random game video I do. Alright, so see you later.